What was the status of Prime Minister Alan Shasney at a recently held CARICOM Heads of Government meeting? According to initial sentiments expressed by the leader of the opposition, Philip J. Pierre, he was seemingly missing in action. However, on Thursday, 5th March, Pierre called a press conference to clarify his controversial statements first uttered at a SLP town hall.
At the conclusion of the meeting, I called the person to find out what were the conclusions of the meeting. Again, I was told that the Prime Minister was not present. I was later informed that if he was present, it was for a short period at the start of the meeting, but he was not there for the substantive part or the press conference. I have never practiced the spread of rumors or lies. My reference to the absence of the Prime Minister was to highlight the lack of sufficient attention that our government is giving at a policy level to addressing the coronavirus.
Pierre claims he received the information from a regional colleague who attended the CARICOM deliberations. He then took some speculative jabs at the Prime Minister concerning his motives at the meeting.
The Prime Minister may have gone for the photo opportunity. The Prime Minister being there for a picture doesn't mean he was there for the entire meeting. Of course he could be there for a picture. I'm not questioning that. I'm saying that the information that I have says that the Prime Minister was not there for the entire meeting. And this is not to question the Prime Minister's movements. It is to say that I believe that at such an important meeting, the Prime Minister should be there for the entire meeting.
A slew of questions were brought up by Pierre regarding the island's level of preparations for COVID-19. Pierre queried the release of a national plan action and how the island would respond to severe cases among the elderly, homeless at the nation's schools and in the public service.
He is the Prime Minister who has the biggest problems as it pertains to healthcare. Antigua has a new hospital. Dominica just opened a new hospital. St. Lucia has 2 unopened hospitals. So our Prime Minister, responsibility should have been to be there for every second of the meeting to protect St. Lucia's interests, because St. Lucia depends on tourism. The Prime Minister himself, by his own admission, makes the point that St. Lucia had the most cruise line arrivals. You had him talk about the largest arrivals in the country, and you have a virus that will affect the very core of your economy, and you're not there for the entire meeting?
The leader of the opposition rebuffed detractors who accused him of playing politics with a serious public health issue. On Wednesday, ruling United Workers' Party spokesperson Nancy Charles roundly condemned Pierre's remarks as irresponsible. However, the Castries East MP insists that his aim is to ensure the longevity of the nation, given the island's dependence on tourism and the parlous state of healthcare, which could both be at the mercy of the deadly epidemic. Sola Jalfred, HTS News Force.